Hey friends, I'm talking to you from on the road on my sabbatical, sponsored by the Lilly Endowment, to study Black folks' religion down here in the South with John. We've had some beautiful conversations and we can't wait to have more. But the reason I'm able to do this, the time is given to me by my consistory, but the resources are given to me by Lilly Endowment. Resources matter, friends. And in this time, as the world opens up from COVID-19, as we continue to battle systemic racism and oppression, as we keep trying to make the world look like the reign of God, our mission and our vision at Middle Church requires time and resources. The consistory and I just passed a budget. We passed it in the context of COVID, in the context of the other pandemic, white supremacy, and in the context of some business things that didn't go as well at Collegiate as we hoped. We passed that budget in the context of a $400,000 cut in resources. What did we do? We trimmed our sails. We pulled in tight. We unfortunately had to make some cuts in staff hours. We redeployed some folks to make sure that we could take care of your resources in a way that makes sense. So with this cut, we passed a budget that still allows us to make sure that we work for the value of Black lives, that allows us to give some funds to folks who are in trouble, that continues to do trainings and conferences, because that's what we do, that continues to march for justice. You'll be so proud of this budget that you're going to see in just a moment on the screen. What do we need from you? We need some time and some resources. We need you to step in some of the gaps and do some volunteer work. Help us start our Freedom Lab with a Freedom School for Children. Help us to do some Sunday school teaching. Help us to teach classes. Help us to usher, both in the digital places and when we open up again in person. Stay tuned at the website for ways to stay connected to March for Justice. And we need your resources, friends. The Collegiate Church has been systemically cutting the resources that they give each of the congregations over the past 10 years. Right now, Middle does about 52% of our budget, but in 5 years, we'll need to do 100% of our budget. So now I'm asking you to think about the resources you can give to your congregation, to your ministry. No matter where you live, no matter how you live, we need your help and your support. John and I commit to Middle Church like our lives depend on it, because we think it does. And we give 10% of our resources all the time, every time. 10% might be a stretch for you, but what is the thing you can budget to make sure we're able to be who we be in the world? Please pray about that. Talk to Devin or me or Amanda or Daryl about that, and know that your partnership matters in this place. I love you, and I'll be sending you more notes from the road, but this note is about being in the movement for love and justice. If you're a member, make sure you donate. If you haven't joined, make sure you join. If you are a person who participates in our work but belong to another church, feel free to make a donation at middlechurch.org/donate. All of the work we do depends on time and resources and your love and support. Thanks.